Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are ages 40 and up who love their tech. In this video, I just want to basically talk about quote-unquote tips and tricks that I use on my phone to save on battery and to make it look and feel the way that it is. I've already mentioned in one video how I got all my folders in one folder using Nova Launcher. There's a cool video that shows you how to do that, and the reason why I do it is because I like to have my lock screen looking, or my home screen I should say, looking like a home screen. I don't like a lot of apps and stuff covering my pictures. I like to see my pictures, and like I said, have all my apps readily available in one spot. So I just want to talk about how I have my settings to have my phone the best way that it can work. So like I said, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that shows you a lot of tips and tricks, things like that. Some are short videos, some can be as long as 2 hours long. But I just want to talk about what I use and why I use what I use. So starting with connections, yeah, I got my Wi-Fi, I got my Bluetooth. I don't keep my phone visible. I don't have NFC and payment on. I decided not to use Samsung Pay. There's a story behind why I don't use it. I didn't even use Apple Pay when I had my iPhones. So I carry a wallet, I carry cards, so I necessarily don't need Samsung Pay. Yeah, it's kind of cool to flash your phone or flash a watch to pay for something, but no, I just like using my credit cards or debit cards or whatever, and I want to carry one credit card and one debit card anyway, so I just use it when I need it, and I keep that off, and I pretty much think that keeping it on would drain battery power little by little, so having it off is a plus for me. Location I keep on. Oh, I think did I learn something about location? Not yet. Battery saving? I didn't even know about this. I guess I'll keep it at battery saving. So there's a little thing I just learned. That's a little tip right there. Didn't even know about that. Sounds of vibrations. I don't have the phone vibrating while it's ringing, because just like any vibration, that eats away at battery power. So if you have a lot of people calling, that can drain your battery. So keep the vibration off. Now if you're at a meeting or whatever at work, yeah, put that on. Turn the ringer off. Ringtone, touch sounds, blah blah. Anyway, these are pretty much default settings here. Notifications, I don't need to have app icon badges. I just open it up. I already know how many emails I got. I know what to delete, blah blah. I don't have all my apps to send me notifications, just the ones that I deem that are important. As far as display, well, I just got it like this for the video so that you can see what I'm doing. I do not use auto brightness. Now, yeah, that could come in handy when you're outside, and if you're in direct sunlight, it'll brighten up the screen and stuff like that. But if I need to brighten it up, I'd rather do it myself, because having this on, if it does brighten your screen, or if the phone brightens your screen up and keeps it on for a while, that will eat away at your battery. So I'd just rather do it myself. It's real quick to just do it yourself, no problem. Keep that off, save battery. Screen resolution, yeah, I know a lot of people keep it up here, keep it here, because looking at your Samsung screen, the screen looks delicious, and I can't deny it looks way better than that Retina on the iPhone. But I keep mine down low, saves battery power, and I don't mind keeping it low because I can still see what I need to see. Still looks good to me. Easy mode, I don't use that at all. LED indicator. Don't even know what that means. Block accidental touches. Of course, that's a good thing to keep on, because if you have it in your pocket and something may turn it on, that can eat away at your battery. So definitely take that one to save on battery. Advanced features. I do not use Smart Stay. I do not use one-handed mode, because since I have this nice little handle on the back, keep my fingers on the screen or on my phone, keep my phone in my hand nice and secure. I can use it one-handed very well without the feature turned on, so I'll keep that off. Quick launch camera, I don't need that because I use my edge screen to have my camera ready to go. Boom. So I keep that off, even though that doesn't do anything with the battery. Finger sensor gestures, I keep on for now. I still have to learn more about that. Multi-windows, I call easy mute. Yeah, definitely keep that on, especially when I'm in a meeting. Send SOS, I'm gonna turn that on later. Learn more about it. Device maintenance. Check that out, running excellent. But I learned that there's a way to put an icon for this on your screen, because if you have a lot of apps running in the background, of course that will eat up your battery, and so you want to optimize your phone as much as possible. So there is a way to put an icon on your home screen, and I'll show you that in a future video. Let's see, apps, lock screen and security. Smart Light Top, I only use PIN and fingerprint. I don't need the iris scanner, even though I have everything already set up and stuff. I don't use the iris scanner or the smart scanner, smart lock. I don't use any of that. If I want to just turn on my phone, what I do is, put up, fingerprint, boom, ready to go. I just gotta practice knowing where to put my finger for the fingerprint scanner, but other than that, that's the best and easiest way for me to unlock my phone. Yeah, holding it up is cool and stuff, but nah, I don't want to do all that. So, like I said, I got everything all set, but I just use the fingerprint scanner. I think that's pretty much it for lock screen and security. Cloud and accounts. No, don't really use that too much. Google anything, I don't use that too much. Accessibility. Nah, I don't really use this too much either. Just got a couple things in accessibility ticked on to use apps and certain things in the apps. Keep my software up to date. Journal management, nope, don't use anything there. Oh, and developer option. Something cool about this that I learned in the video. Well, to get to developer options, you'll have to go to software information, and you have to hit your build number a certain amount of times, or just keep hitting build until developer mode turns on. Mine's already turned on, and you'll get the developer options on the bottom of the phone. Now, what you can do in here, there's a lot of things, a lot of options that you can do. That there's a lot of things that I don't know about, and from what I heard, if you mess with some of the things and you don't know what you're doing, you can seriously mess up your phone. So don't mess with a lot of these things or options unless you are a developer. But one thing that I did learn about this is, here we go. Under drawing, these three things here: window animation scale, transition animation scale, and animator duration scale. I've learned that if you turn these down, well, at default they're at 1x. If you turn it down to 0.5, it'll speed up the animations on the phone. So that means you can get into your apps a little bit quicker and some other things a little bit quicker to maybe save on battery life, because the longer it takes, the longer it's open, the longer it'll stay on. So that'll eat away at your battery. Now, like I said, with having all these things on and off, I don't know how much battery I've saved, but maybe it's a couple minutes, and maybe that's a couple minutes that you can use during your day-to-day use with your phone. Now, I particularly like to have the animations fast because on my iPhone, when I had it jailbroken, there was this app called Speed Intensifier. And with that app, you can change your animation speeds for your icons and things like that, and for opening apps and things like that. And I like mine super fast, like zoom, 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 as if the processor is exceedingly fast. So just cutting down those animations just got me into my apps and things a lot quicker. And so by turning these three things down to, let me go back, to 0.5, you'll see a difference in opening and closing your apps. So I would suggest, if you would like to, turn those things to 0.5 to open and close your apps as quickly as possible. And there you have it. Those are the, well, no, there's one more thing I'll show you. How about that in my video? Oh yeah, so I do use the app's Edge. I don't use the Bixby button, but I do use Bixby every now and then because I do like, oh, it's supposed to come up. I'll show you Bixby later. But I do use Bixby for just a couple of things, and I'm still learning Bixby, so I can't say that I hate Bixby, but I did turn the feature off because sometimes I accidentally hit the side button and it comes on and I don't want it on, or that side panel. But I do use Edge. Like I said, I keep a lot of the apps that I mainly use on a day-to-day basis right here, readily available, rather than having it on the bottom or on my home screen. So I keep them on there. So got my little store cards, camera, Amazon, phone, bank information, texting, video call, WhatsApp from my wife. If I hear a cool song in the mall or somewhere on the radio, gotta have my Shazam. And Samsung notes, I'll talk about that later with a review of a product that I do use with my phone. But one thing I did discover while I was using my Edges, when you press and hold on one of the apps, you get this little box that says, focus, drag here for pop-up view. I didn't know about this, so when I did that, boom shakalaka. So come up on your screen. So this is basically the multi-screen function that's on your phone, but I didn't know that you can do that through the Edge panel. So I found that out actually today, this morning when I was going through my phone. So that's kind of cool to have that, and then you can pull up Edges and pull up another one. So you do Shazam, boom. So like I said, this is basically multi-window, but just having your 10 top or up to 10 top apps readily available to use, I think that's quite dandy to have. So that's the one little trick that I'm proud that I discovered myself without looking at any videos of that particular function. So those are the things that I use on my phone. Hope you liked the video. Please hit the subscribe button if you like what you see, and spread the love. Tell other people about my video, and let me know in the comments about things that you have discovered that maybe I could use on my phone that'll make this even cooler. And I hope to see you in my next video.